You've tuned into The Break Room, a weekly conversation about how the city of St. Augustine works, from those who do the work every day. Hosted by the City of St. Augustine's Communications Manager, Melissa Wissel, The Break Room offers a closer look at the city's programs and provides updates on current and upcoming projects. And now, your host for The Break Room, Melissa Wissel.
Welcome to The Break Room. Thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Wissel, Communications Manager for the City of St. Augustine. This week we are talking about customer service and Kinsa thermometers. With us today in The Break Room, Customer Service Coordinator Cori Niles. Cori, welcome to The Break Room.
Thank you for having me, Melissa.
So I want to start today, big picture customer service. You're the Customer Service Coordinator and you are in charge of all things customer service. Tell us what all of that entails.
Yes, we are basically the first front line of the city as far as customer service goes. We handle all of your utility customers, opening and closing accounts, taking payments for them. We also handle parking payments, some parking complaints that we do try to handle. If not, we do route them to the parking department for you. We handle our business licenses as far as renewals go. We take your payments every year, send you out your renewal each year, send you out your current business license after you've paid. We do dog and cat licensing. We do basically a variety of things for the city. Any type of money that comes through the city, any type of payments for rent or tickets or even police tickets, we handle all of that. It all comes through us. We take phone calls, do a lot of work by email. We do handle, if you're a new construction and you're just opening a water account, we also handle getting those into the system for you.
Okay.
Routing you to our public works department if you need to pay to have that tap set in.
You guys are very integral to getting things started in the city.
Yes. Yeah. We're kind of that front line because even if we can't help you at that moment, we can route you to the right department that will help you. And then eventually you're going to end up back with us. So.
And y'all are located down on 50 Bridge Street.
Yes.
The old fire department?
It is. It was the old fire department behind the Lightner Museum. We have a drive-through window as well as 5 reps that can take your payment, answer your calls, answer your questions, handle emails. And then myself, I'm there also behind the scenes, kind of helping out with anything and just making sure that everything runs smoothly.
With regard to the customer service office hours, under normal operating circumstances, y'all are open all day, every day?
Yes, we are. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
We are open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. But our lobby hours are 7:30 to 4:30, and we do leave the drive-through window open till 5 for those people that want to drop a payment off after work. We also have an overnight drop box where any payments can be dropped in there, parking payments, business license payments, anything like that. Or you can call and pay over the phone. Okay. We do accept Visa or MasterCard, cash check or money order in person or by mail, and then Visa or MasterCard only by phone.
Pennies and quarters are acceptable.
Pennies and quarters are great. We will count them right there in front of you.
Right.
We also take payments by the web. You can pay your water bill, your business license, your animal license, invoices. If you have an invoice that the city has sent you, can also be paid on our website.
And you guys do, like you just said, you do take payment over the phone, but everything is able to be completed on the internet through the website, which has probably been really handy during our you've had modified coverage.
We have had modified hours. We're currently working 8 to 4 shifts. We are trying to do the social distancing. So we've had fewer people in the office, maybe one person at a time answering phones and one processing the mail. So that 8 to 4 has kind of been our way of social distancing and helping out with the curve. But during normal hours, we would be 7:30 to 5.
Okay. And the customer service window is now open. We're going to talk about that in just a minute.
Yes.
But customer service window has reopened.
Yes, our drive-through window reopened yesterday. So you can come through and make any type of payments. You can also, if you don't want to have us hand you a receipt out or put money into our little slot, you can use the drop box also. Even though there's somebody standing at the window, we have many people that just drive by, drop it in the drop box, and keep on going, and that's fine too.
Okay. We're going to do a quick little identification here. If you've just tuned in, you're listening to The Break Room. I'm Melissa Whistle, Communications Manager for the City of St. Augustine. Today we have Cori Niles, the city's Customer Service Coordinator, joining us in The Break Room. Let's switch gears a little bit. We've just launched a Kinsa Thermometer Project, which the community may be well aware of, and if you're not, any of your listeners can check the city's website at citysanog.com. There's a homepage story there that talks about the Kinsa thermometers. Assuming people do know about the Kinsa thermometers, it's quite an undertaking of a project, and you have been instrumental in coordinating that customer service aspect of the project. Start with, we have 600 thermometers. We have to coordinate who gets them and how. Tell us about that.
Yes, the first aspect of that is qualifying for a thermometer, where we have a designated line where you call. It's 904-825-1006, option 1, and you are greeted by one of 4 or 5 employees that are answering the phone. From what we can tell, wait times have been pretty low, so people are not having a hard time getting through.
And if you don't get through, just call back.
Yep, just keep
there's
calling
no
back.
There's no voicemail, correct?
There's no voicemail, but it does roll from person to person. So
Okay.
if everybody's on the phone, just call back and it'll put you back in the queue.
Okay.
One thing we are doing is asking a list of questions on a questionnaire that's very short. We have roughly 5 to 6 questions. Some of the questions range from, are you a city resident or utility customer? That's kind of where this project is geared towards. Does anybody in the household physically work outside or volunteer outside of the household where you would be in contact with 10 or more people at a time?
Okay.
Another big part of it is you must have a cell phone, Apple or Android, that you can download an app on.
Okay.
So that's actually the second question we asked, because if you can't download the app, the smart thermometer's really not going to
Not
help.
gonna work.
And then size of the household. We're looking for larger households with children, to really put these to use and to utilize in the monitoring of fevers.
And large, though, is 3 or more you're taking any caller that calls that I could have one family member, 2 family members, or 5.
Yes.
There's a little bit of a scale there in terms of your cumulative total of your survey, but 3 is even considered,
Yes.
I guess, by this measure large, because 3 is really that price differential on the survey.
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
3 is a good number. Any more than that is even better.
Right.
The city is really trying to help with this and to get it out to as many people as possible. So,
And the
more
larger
people.
family, that larger exposure in the community is where you are going to find that spread, if you will, which is what we're really trying to track.
Yes. It's a very simple, few minutes. We ask you your name, address, and the questions. It's very simple. We tell you right then and there whether or not you scored high enough to qualify. And if you do, then you would go to our location at 50 Bridge Street to the Customer Service Division, go through the drive-through window. They will have your name on a list. You come up, you show them your ID. You don't even have to put it in the drawer. You just hold it up to the window, give her your name, show her your ID, and then they will give you a thermometer, and away you drive. And if you were to call today, we would tell you to come tomorrow and pick the thermometers up. There.
If I qualify, but I'm a little leery to get out of the house, are you going to mail it to me?
No, we're not mailing them, but we
Okay.
are offering home delivery for
Great.
those that need it. I believe it will be maybe some of the commissioners delivering them,
Right.
or some familiar faces that you'll see, some of the city employees come through. But we've not had a big call for that. Most
Okay.
people almost want to get out of the house,
Right.
so they don't mind driving through to pick them up.
How are the conversations going with people from just on a personal level? Are people anxious? Any kind of feedback of anything you want to share with us about how people are doing? Surely they're wanting to share with you their experiences.
Yes, a lot of people just want to tell you that they've done their part as far as trying to help with the curve. They've been staying in the house. We are getting a lot of elderly people that are maybe widowers or living by themselves, so they're they're very happy to talk to somebody. They want to just kind of know what's going on in the outside world, what's going on in the city. Has the city made any decisions as far as opening back up?
We're all anxiously standing by for that.
Yes.
Right?
So I think that they're really just happy to talk to somebody. Many that I spoke to have not been out of the house since the beginning of March, and they're really happy that there's a human on the other end of that phone.
You've also gotten calls from folks interested, Duval County, Clay County. We're not reaching out to that part yet.
No, and we've gotten lots of Clay County, Duval County. Today I had several calls from Putnam County, and we are telling them that we are not offering the thermometers to them, and that they can reach out to their local governments and municipalities, and that they may be starting a program, looking into a program, but as for now, we're doing it for the City of St. Augustine residents and the utility customers.
Okay. I'll also just throw in this information to our listeners right now. Regardless of where you live, if you download the Kinsa app and you have any kind of a thermometer, you can upload your data manually. So the advantage of the Kinsa thermometer is that it's digitally, if you will, or virtually transmitted, because you've got this digital thermometer with this technology associated with it. But you can download the app, input your data manually, and still be participating even if you're not using a Kinsa thermometer.
Oh, that's really good to know. I think the Kinsa thermometers are kind of a one-stop shop where, yes, you could just take your temperature and it's kind of a set it and forget it moment versus having to upload the data. You cannot, though, just drive up to the drive-thru either, though. No, you have to qualify. Okay. So if you have not called and your name is not on the list, you will be denied for a thermometer at that moment until you call and we can qualify you.
Qualified.
Yep.
Very good. It's a lot of exciting activity, too. This is probably not something you've ever seen before.
No, I've been with the city for 15 and a half years, and we've never seen a project like this come through. The outreach to the community and really trying to get on board with a project like this is definitely something we've not been in the business of doing.
It is exciting. The way that I understand it is that the benefit of it being such a tight geographic community of people is that the program in and of itself is a community-based monitoring system. So that's why it's important that at this time it is city residents as well as city utility customers that we're looking to monitor the community itself. And the initiative is a community-based program. So just if people are wondering why, the other part of it, quite honestly, too, the city was generous enough to purchase the first 600 thermometers. And I'm not sure if you mentioned, or maybe I've just spoken about this so many times I can't keep it all straight. There is an additional 300 that will be coming that have been purchased through private donations. So we really do want to reach out to the community, again, starting with our city residents, West Augustine, downtown, utility customers. We're really excited about this. And let me say thank you for your role in getting the customer service side of things. How many, do you remember or have a number of how many folks have called in?
Total yesterday we had around 300. Today we've probably had maybe 100 to 150 as of this afternoon. And we've had probably, yesterday was about 48 that qualified.
Okay.
Today I think we're in the 25 to 30 range.
Okay. So we're going to continue working on this. This is not a quick program either. This isn't something that's going to just expire next week. This is going to be ongoing. So if you're just tuning in, you want to call 904-825-1006, option 1, to see if you do qualify for a Kinsa thermometer. The program is ongoing, and we hope to get as many thermometers out there until we get rid of all of them at 600 plus an additional 300. Cori, thank you for coming by today, talking about customer service. You have a big responsibility over there at the customer service building. There's a lot that goes on there, and I know that our customers very much appreciate you and all your staff.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to The Break Room. As we wrap up another edition, I hope we answered your questions. If we didn't, take a minute to drop an email. Send that email to info@citysanog.com. Let us know what we missed and if there's someone you would like to hear from. We want to keep you informed on what's happening in and around the city, and most importantly, that you hear it here from the people doing the work and making it happen every day. Remember that in order to stay connected, you need to be connected. Like us and follow us on any of our social media platforms. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at City St. Aug. Thanks for tuning in.
You've been listening to The Break Room, a weekly program about projects and programs offered by the City of St. Augustine. We hope you'll join us each week as host Melissa Whistle and her guests have a conversation that helps you better understand how our city works to meet the needs of our community. See you next time on The Break Room.